Hey there, Cosmic Nuts and Cosmic Naughties, and welcome to another Slab City update. This week we're coming to you from the Sunset Patio. And the reason for that is I'm on bed rest. A little bit more about that later, okay? So, yeah, since the last time we talked, it's been quite a few weeks, and not a whole lot has happened each week, so part of the reason why I haven't done any Slab City updates, but hopefully mashing these weeks together, we get you something that's a little bit entertaining. Anyways, so the first put my meat in your mouth since the last video actually didn't happen. Called it off due to weather, and it was supposed to be cold and rainy and windy, so not very many people are going to show up for that. So Shiny and myself went to Calpat to get pizzas for dinner for ourselves, and on the way there, Shiny goes, I wonder if it'll snow. I told him to shut his fucking mouth. Unfortunately, it did actually snow in Slab City. And yeah, Nomad Mac even caught that on video. So yeah, go check out that video. I'll put a link in the description. The rest of that week was pretty much overcast and rainy-ish. And cold, so not a lot of extra power to do much of anything, including making a Slab City video, so it did not happen. But later that weekend, Joys of Sorrows came to town, and we had talked about when he came to visit that we would dispatch Huey, Dewey, and Louie and get them ready for freezer camp. And that is exactly what we did. And now, I know a lot of you are like, you know, how can you name your animals and then kill them and eat them? And like, I didn't actually have to kill them or kill them at all, because not only was Joys of Sorrow in town, but Matt was here, and each one of them wanted to go through the process of learning how to, you know, get all the guts and stuff out of there. So, you know, I allowed them the opportunity to. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check that out.
Okay, get my ass handed to me. So there you go, Bert. Nope. Get your ass inside.
Yeah, you might want to cover that one's eye so it doesn't see this coming.
Yeah, because then it might actually fuck you up. You're like, no, I want to be free. This one's starting to get it. And neither have I, so.
So you think maybe you pull down its head and elongate it a bit?
Yep. Yep. Go for a chop. 1, 2.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Boil it, helps pull out the feathers.
Yeah, you try to get the water to reach the skin, and once the skin hits the skin, it loosens up so the feathers come out a lot easier.
Start pull on the flight ones first. If they pull out easy, then you usually pretty good.
Damn, you remember this shit good?
Well,
Did you need
it an hour ago.
Do you need your knife?
Yeah. I'll try that new one.
think they said 5 seconds, right? So then pull out. In closing, if you're going to name your animals and you're worried about killing them, just get your friends to do it. Now, to thank Matt and Joys of Sorrows for helping me get my ducks ready for the freezer camp, I did smoke them a brisket as well as put together, a whole meal as a thank you to it. I am thinking about doing the ducks on my birthday, so brisket, they'll just have to settle for brisket. And part of the reason why I was doing that is because I set aside half the brisket, and then I also had a smoked pork butt, carnitas pork butt left over from when I made carnita tacos, and I used those meats together to make a chili. And this is a chili with some heat, not the sweet. So yeah, I mixed in all that meat. Chili was delicious. And for that Meat in Your Mouth Monday, I decided, you know what, let's have some fun with this I get rid of the bodies talk. And we watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one. And more people seem to be staying to the end this time. I think it's because it's not as cold. But at the end, I told them, I'm just the cook. And they're all like, what did you feed us, guys? So again, it was kind of another dismal week, as well as I did get what I thought was an ingrown hair where my thigh gap used to be. Don't have one anymore because of the swelling, but I was able to get a little bit of work done on the fallout shelter Ecovillage water work system, and basically I got a tote down to where the duck run is, and now I can actually, when I run a hose from down here all the way down to the duck run, fill the duck run tank, and now I only got to get water from down there rather than dragging it down 5 gallons at a time. And occasionally, most of the time that was just one day 10 gallons, one day 5 gallons, one day 10 gallons, but occasionally it was a 20 to 25 gallon day, and a lot of back and forth, like just kind of wasting time. So I do like the fact that I'm going to start to have water down there when I need it, can do everything down there, not back, forth. So yeah, I did get that sort of stuff done. But while doing that and, rubbing against that ingrown hair, on Monday, I ended up being in so much pain that I was actually thinking about canceling Meat in Your Mouth. I did put a shout out to my buddy Daniel Wild, and in fact you may remember him from the Cooking with Cause one where we did the fish. I've worked with him in the kitchen before, so I hit him up and asked him if he'd be willing to help me out, and he came down to help me out. We ended up putting together a buffalo chicken casserole. Like, he did 90% of the work, and I just basically kind of walked him through it, sort of thing. Did that. Ended up watching, the movie for that week was Dukes of Hazzard. And do you know why it was Dukes of Hazzard? Well, because we were having buffalo chicken, and Dukes of Hazzard has Jessica Simpson in it, who does not know where the wings are on the buffalo. So I thought it was very fitting to watch that movie. And like, I've been kind of pointing out these themes, not only to you guys, but as well as to the people who come to Meet in Your Mouth. And there's a reason for that, because every Monday I would announce the menu and the movie. I think from this week on, I'm only going to name the movie. And then they got to figure out what's going to be for it, what's going to be the menu meal, and whether or not they want to come up. So hopefully can get more people coming up that way, because they just want to come see what the meal is. But sadly, it was not an ingrown hair on my thigh gap. I was actually bit by a brown recluse, and ever since that day, that Monday where it was in so much pain, I've been putting turmeric and apple cider vinegar to help pull the stuff out of there, and it's been doing a lot better. But yeah, because of its location, just gotta kind of do a lot of nada. And I don't know how that's going to work out. Anyways, that's going to do it for me this week. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Carl some money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. Where a broke hippie's living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze. If you enjoy Kaz's videos with their off-the-grid DIY vibe, send Kaz some money on PayPal.